Hello, my dear students. Hope all of you are fine. Once again, I welcome back everyone to our GSC class. So, children, I hope you all of you have completed your 3 lessons question answers. So, if you have not written, then please write down in your notebook. Already, I have given the answers of all the 3 lessons exercise. Today we will learn our new lesson, that is adaptation in animals. So children, this is completely new for you. Try to understand it. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay children, so we will learn about this lesson. Here you can see we have to learn about our adaptation, need for adaptation, adaptation in animals by habitat, adaptation for food, some other adaptations, adaptations for protection, care and concern for animals. About all these things we will learn in this lesson. So children, kindly open your lesson 4 of your JC book, that is page number 43. So children, see, here you can see 2 figures. Have you seen these animals? Yes, very nice. You might have seen them in your television. Okay, so we will learn about them. We know that all animals are not looking alike. They are different. So, different kinds of animals are found in different kinds of climate. Polar bears are found in polar region, camels are in hot deserts, fishes in oceans, and elephants in jungles. These animals have adapted themselves according to the environment around them. Okay, children? All animals you cannot see at one place. They are living in different places. Which place is suitable for them, at that place only they can live. Okay, our camel cannot live in water or our fish cannot live in land. Why they are living in different places, that we will learn. All animals possess certain features which help them to endure particular weather conditions. This chapter we will learn about how adaptations help the living beings to survive in their surroundings. So first we will learn what is our adaptation. We all of you know that our environmental conditions keep on changing. Due to continuous changes in environment, living things have to struggle for their survival. For this, they adapt themselves to the changing surroundings. The process of developing special features in the body or behavior in order to adjust to the surroundings is called adaptation. So, children, what is our adaptation? Adaptation is the process of developing special features in the body or in their behavior to adjust to their surrounding is known as adaptation. The place where a living organism lives is called its habitat. The animals that cannot adapt to their surroundings or whose adapted surroundings are changed by force finally die out and slowly become extinct. Okay, children? Then we will understand what is the need for adaptation. We know that environmental conditions always changing. So animals need to adapt themselves to the changing conditions. Otherwise, they will die. Because always the seasons are not same. Sometimes rainy season is there, sometimes summer season, winter season. Our environment always changing. For that reason, the animals should have also adjust with that changing environment. If they cannot adjust, then they will die. So this adjusting is known as adaptation. Okay, children? And in which place they are living, that place is known as habitat. Therefore, animals need to change their features and behavior to survive. Animals also need to adapt in order to find basic necessities like food, water, air, shelter, place to breed, and place to hide from predators. Okay, children? Not only they have to adjust for their food, water, air, shelter, etc. They have to adjust accordingly their hide from predators. Okay? The animals which are hunting other animals, they should protect themselves from them. Such type of environment they will choose to stay. Then our adaptation in animals by habitat. So children, what is habitat? Habitat is a place where a living organism lives. We know that the natural surroundings where an animal lives is called habitat. There are millions of animals on the earth and they can be found everywhere on the earth. Each of these animals have different features to suit their environment and habitat. Different animals show different types of adaptations according to their environment, food habit, and need for protection. On the basis of their habitat, we can classify the animals as number 1, terrestrial animals, number 2, aquatic animals, number 3, amphibians, number 4, arboreal animals, and number 5, aerial animals. So, what is our terrestrial animal? Animals that live only on land are called terrestrial animals. So, children, can you tell some animals' name who are living on land? Very nice, you all of you know. Animals like dog, lion, camel, horse, elephant, these all are terrestrial animals. These animals have strong legs to walk around and they can run fast. They can sense their environment through their well developed sense organs and nervous system. Okay, children? Then we will learn some adaptations of the animals. Here you can see one figure of camel. Okay? Camels live in hot and dry deserts. All of you know that. They have humps to store fat which help them to stay without food and water for several days. Children, we know that in desert places it is very difficult to get water. For that reason, camel's body structure has such that they have humps where they can store fat which help them to stay without water and food for many days. And you can see they have thick and less hairy skin. It protects it from the heat. Camels have padded feet. You can see their feet are padded structure. And long legs. to help them walk comfortably in hot sand. They have long eyelashes to protect their eyes from sandstorm. Okay, children, these are the adaptation by our camel. I hope you all of you have understood up to this. Next class, we will learn about the adaptations shown by polar bear and snake. Then after, we will learn about our aquatic animals, amphibians, arboreal animals, and aerial animals. So children, please learn from your book. Thank you.